Hey, East Alabama and West Georgia. Dr. Don back in here with you. We're broadcasting live from Opelika, Alabama. It is the Tunnel to Towers Foundation 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit. We're going to be on location broadcasting live throughout the day today, and we want you to come by and be a part of this. The gates open officially, or the exhibit opens, I guess, at 11 a.m. this morning. That's Alabama time. Everybody knows I'm from Georgia, and they like you talking Eastern or Central. I'll talk in time wherever I am physically located. So we're talking Alabama time. 11 a.m. this morning, the exhibit will open. And we want you to come by here and experience this. I'm telling you, you will not regret it. This is a special place. It is a special event, and I cannot explain it. You've just got to come by here and experience this for yourself. It is. I'm so thankful that Mr. Jeff Monroe and Chief Jim Duty contacted me and asked me to come do this because it's already been well worth the trip. If I turned around and went home right now, and I haven't even been inside the exhibit yet, I gotta tell you, it is worth coming and just feeling the specialness about this place, and just sitting here looking at the exhibit that travels all over this country. It's been going around the United States for many, many years, and I mean, we're 24 years now beyond the event that made all this us have to do this so that we can teach our children and make them understand what this is all about, so that history doesn't repeat itself. So we want you to come be a part of this today and hang out with us here. We're on the campus of Southern Union State Community College, one of our big supporters here on Dr. Don's Weather. We're right off Lake Condy Road. That's the easiest way to get into the main parking lot, though there is overflow parking all around campus, right off of Highway 431 here in Opelika. But if you'll come down Lake Condy Road and come in the back entrance, that's the quickest way to get to us. Now, they've already had over 2,000 people come through this exhibit since it arrived on Wednesday. They had a very special ceremony here Thursday, obviously, the 24th anniversary of the event that took place, the terrorist attack in New York City. And if you had a chance to watch my first break that I did a few moments ago, if you didn't have a chance to watch it, go back and watch that, because I'm telling you, people, I've been doing this a long time, and something it got me about the time I went on live. And I wish I could explain to you and make you understand what this place feels like here today. It is so special, and it's just a different feeling, especially with what we're going through in this country right now. You know, I do not get political here. We give the weather. That's what we do. We keep people safe across East Alabama and West Georgia. This is not a platform that I utilize to get political, because you see, I was raised in a world where you didn't. Of course, we didn't have social media back then, but I was raised in a world where you kept your political views to yourself, and you let your voice be heard when you went to the polling location and cast your vote. That was a long time ago, but we've moved way beyond that now. Social media has a lot to do with it. So I don't get political here. I was just raised that way. You're entitled to your opinion, just like I'm entitled to my opinion. And that's something we've lost in this country. We unfortunately feel like it's something that we have to take into our own hands. And that's the piece that we've got to fix. And we're never going to be able to get there, though, if our younger generations don't understand what got us here. If they don't understand the mistakes we have made in this country. If you don't teach it to them, then they don't know. You know, you can't fault someone for making the wrong decision if they've never been taught the right decision. You got to have something to counteract those wrong decisions, and so we have to teach them. So bring your children, bring your young adults. Maybe you are a young adult and you have a young family now. Bring them by here. Learn what happened on that horrible day back in 2001 on September the 11th. Do some research, learn the history. That way you understand what is right, what is wrong, and this country won't allow that to happen again. And to make my point valid, and I'm not being political, but to make my point valid, I think we forgot about the terrorists that took down the towers. We opened our borders. We opened our borders and allowed people to flood into this country unvetted. We said, here, the door is open. If you, and I understand maybe this wasn't the intent, but we said, hey, our door's open. If you want to harm the United States, come on in. Come on in. Not only will we let you in, we're going to give you a job. We're going to give you a place to live. We're going to take care of you. Hopefully those days are gone. But these are the kinds of things that we can't let happen. And they have to be stopped. And the right way to do that is to, yes, let your voice be heard, but let your voice be heard peacefully and to cast those votes. You got to get involved with voting. So many young people, number one, they don't, and I don't blame them for not wanting to listen to it because it's nerve-wracking. But our young people don't get involved with politics to the extent to where they don't even register to vote, much less go vote and listen to candidates. Do research on candidates, learn what they're about, make sure they are who they say they are. It doesn't take a whole lot of time and effort to do that. We got to teach them that. We've got to make them understand that the way you control what's going on in this country is by going to the polls and voting. So, not going to spend all day long on that soapbox, but I want you to understand that we have to teach our history. We hadn't done that very well in the last 5, 6, 7 years. Good way to do that is to bring your children, your family by the big parking lot here at Southern Union State Community College in Opelika and tour the Tunnel to Towers Foundation 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit. Opens up at 11 o'clock this morning, so that's about 54 minutes from now. And they will be doing tours through the museum until 7 o'clock tonight. So you folks that are maybe headed to Auburn for the ball game today, come by after the game's over with. If you're not a football fan, then while the game is on TV, probably the best time to come by and tour here at Southern Union. Come be with us. We're going to have a good time today, and I'm going to have Chief Duty on here in just a few minutes. We're going to let him tell us all about what we have going on here and what you can see. And you can check out the Opelika ladder truck. Ladder 2 is here. They have the Stars and Stripes draped over the exhibit. Alabama Fire College has an exhibit set up here today. And of course, like I told you on the last break, there is a awfully cool trail that has been set up off to my right. It's a walking trail. There's a video under the pavilion when you walk in where you can kind of learn some history, and then you can walk this trail and see the names and faces of all the first responders. We're talking fire, EMS, law enforcement, and many, many others that rushed into the Twin Towers as they were falling to try to rescue people from those burning and collapsing buildings. Heroes on September the 11th, 2001. And this trail goes way back to the wood line. Probably, if I had to guess, it's about a quarter of a mile walk. And I don't know exactly how many names and faces are out there on that trail. Jim will be able to tell us, but there are a lot of them. Flag flying at half mast. It's just a special place. and you owe it to yourself to come by. I've already seen a lot of veterans come by today. And if you are on your way up here, thank you for your service to all of our veterans. Even if you can't make it today, if you're watching me this morning and you serve this country in any shape, form, or fashion, my hat is off to you, and God bless you. We'll continue with our broadcast today. We want you to be here. I would love to see you. You know I love those neck hugs. So come by, hang out with us at Southern Union State Community College in Opelika, Alabama, and tour the Tunnel to Towers Foundation 9/11 Never Forget mobile exhibit.